Alright, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna play Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater, where where it all began with Foxhound, Big Boss himself, but he was known as Young Jack. He wasn't even given the title boss yet until after this, where he fights his mentor. I'm playing the Metal Gear series for the first time. I actually do like Metal Gear 3.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing
Awesome,
zero
hey, put that up.
pressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
Neo-Vampiro Gaming said, A.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Oh, he does. He's just a rebel about it.
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
I guess.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
That's why
1
I'm
minute to
covered.
drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
Before Halo was a game.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3,
Cypher.
2, 1.
Major Zero.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
The birth of Foxhound!
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
No, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story, so why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Sometimes that happens.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the West. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yask, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
I bet. Now he's still falling. I would have lost my fingers. Why does sound just get dumb quiet? Aw, man. I forgot to move my controller. I forgot I can't stay too long in one position. Sorry guys. I forgot. The boss himself. Little boss. Until he becomes big boss. Sam and Gabe.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant.
I'll let the clips play, but I'm not gonna let the conversations drag out. I gotta get my bag.
Snake, first you need to find that backpack you lost on...
I know it. Backpack is here. Gotta go get my backpack. Shoot. Retrieve the backpack.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
I did. Now leave me alone. Paramedic. Boss.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
One thing about Solid Snake, he didn't like doing CQC too much.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Talk about grasslanded. Gotta watch out for pitfalls and holes. Gotta use the camouflage here just to blend in. We got 80% coverage, which is normally pretty good. We can only do diving roll attacks. Alright. And your movement. We gotta get to that side. Smart thing to do would be to avoid the alligator. Oh shoot, I forgot he was there. Aha, missed a tail. I saw that coming. Tried to get me with a tail trick. Ooh, snake. Just caught breakfast. Thanks for the likes, everybody. I should drop that on his head. Bee attack.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Standing deer.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory.
Yes, we violated the treaty. Yes, I know. We're already like pre-war here. Look, I can pop one right now. Ooh, gotta get the camo. Bug juice. Only drink that when you need to.
What? Huh? Who's that?
It was nothing.
Who's that?
Ah! Who the hell you kicking?
HQ respond.
This is HQ. Acknowledged.
Oh, that didn't hit him? Alright. Where's the boy at? Flashbang. Oh, at least I thought it was. You guys are pissing me off. Don't do it to yourself. What you got? Thank you. What you got? Grenades. Where'd you stuff those at? gonna go this way. Always keep the revival death pill handy.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Patrol here. Lost sight of the intruder. High alert.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Irv. Thank you. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna cut around. It does get confusing. Trying to climb up against hills and stuff. What's some noise? Should I dunk a pair of bees on his head? I think I should. This should be fun.
Huh? I hear something.
Heard something. The hell did you hear?
There's nothing here.
Ah, found it.
Huh? Who's that?
Yeah, I couldn't even find it at first. Because it was hitting. You guys really guard this damn thing? Thanks for the food. How you doing, sir? Kidnapping. False alarm, never mind, he's asleep. Do not eat wild mushrooms. They're very dangerous, can get you really, really sick. That's a rat. What's a bit? Sokolov missions. This is where you meet Revolver Osla as a young boy. Mother of the father to the sorrow. Mother
Major,
to the boss.
I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
2.
Your objective, Sokolov.
Right now the boss is gone. Pick him off cleanly. Some guards you are. Right. Can't be like running around without a fancy. Oops, too high.
What's wrong?
Too high and too wide. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. You? Hey. Thank you. The life meds. And we just made it to Sokolov. Undetected.
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Ah,
Who's
the
they?
Ocelot crew.
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize
That's
power
when that happens.
by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power.
That's pretty much it.
The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem.
Well, we put them to sleep.
Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
My father.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts.
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Does he always have to kneel down for that?
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov.
I'll answer those after a fight. Jack. What the heck are you doing? Ahem. You got a visitor.
Freeze!
No. Seven on one? Don't you think it's an unfair fight against Ya? You need more men than
This
this.
is the legendary boss.
Revolver Ocelot.
Huh?
Adam.
We meet at last.
Your mother's a legendary boss. Son of
You.
the sorrow.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
Ha! That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Why are you wheeling a little P949?
Sokolov is
At
ours.
this point, you didn't get your revolvers yet.
Get out of here.
Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Show off. This is where I learned that trick shot. Yep. I've done that on ground zeros.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
This should be fun.
Huh. You're not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Here we go.
Major!
He ran like a bat of hell.
Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Got him in the shoulder. On guard. Damn, that hurt. This is where you fall. Ooh. Creepy. Oh, there goes the bullet that got lodged. Judo.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do. But testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
You filthy American dog!
There goes your rib.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I gotta go back and get Sokolov.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
I've run into a few snags.
Do not kill revolver. He went. I gotta go get another gun, you know. Gun's gonna be loud as a mother hoo-hoo. I believe he went this way. Nope. I thought he went this way, so I gotta go back the other way. When in doubt, check the codex.
Snake, stay alert. The KGB and GRU both have their sights set on Sokolov. GRU is a military espionage outfit. the intelligence wing of the Soviet
No
Defense
kidding.
Ministry's General Staff Office. It competes with the KGB, which is under the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and the two are always watching each other.
Never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing.
Exactly. Now, added to that rivalry, there's a vicious power struggle going on between the Khrushchev...
A rope bridge? Okay. Where I dropped the bees on someone's head.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me.
We're almost out of here.
Finished!
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
What the heck was that?
Look,
A shadow hog.
That's what they were making you build.
yes, the Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
Metal Gear.
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America, quickly. They cannot complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Huh. Or so they thought. Huh. I'd be scared too going over that rope bridge. Boss.
Boss?
The first true boss.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov comes with me.
The Cobra unit. Pain.
Hornets.
Beer.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Sorrow, Ocelot's father. Joy, the boss, the mother
It's
of
raining
Ocelot.
blood. Is he crying?
Kuwabara.
The beginning of the revolution. Beginning of the revolution.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Oh, she took care of that gun.
Huh?
Ouch. Ooh. There goes a dislocated elbow.
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Electrical, isn't he?
He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Rib. .9 on the die.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
The Fury is also in the chopper. Survival time.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Dr. Clark.
Stay with me. I've seen
leader
people in
of
worse shape before.
Gray Fox's cyborg unit.
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start...
Where's that? That had to hurt. He needs to build his big one.
Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Phone.
Shagohod.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Damn. We'll just skip that.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you, too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuban. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger.
Golden Bucket.
Yesterday,
Hey, Golden.
the White House
Long time no
received
see.
an
What's up,
unexpected call.
Long time no see.
President Johnson? Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In
How you been, man?
I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice
Golden
but
Bucket
to order the military to
said,
maximum alert
Yep, it's
and
been a while.
unleash Armageddon. With the help of your
I've
predecessor,
been watching your videos, man.
to survive.
How you doing on Twitch?
I'm going back to Twitch next week.
Is not as great as
But Twitch is going good.
If I am to survive
It's going
this
really good.
crisis,
Like I said, I'm going back to
have
Twitch
your
next week. I'm going to do the whole Metal Gear series over there as well.
I should have
I'm just
contacted
finishing it over
you
here.
myself.
Said,
Did you know that one of
I'm
our
good.
soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
I started up a fundraiser for our charity I'm
So
supporting.
you haven't heard that.
So other than that, I'm doing well.
The man who
My fa-
arranged
and my
the
family's doing
defection
good
was
too.
a
So is
group
the team.
colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. Serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgan's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her
Golden
as
bucket.
a gift when she
Said.
defected.
This is a cool
shortly
story.
thereafter,
That it
Sokol's
is.
design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The Army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
That's what he
Yes,
said.
preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgan. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgan is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week, and if it is not too much to ask,
Golden
do something
bucket.
about Volgan as well.
Said.
What is
One
that
of them
supposed to
sound
mean?
S like the AC Black Flag guy FR
Nothing.
the castle.
Means nothing.
That is true.
Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal,
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Oh, you just made that simple.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgan's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Talk about aftershocks.
Control. Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
You don't know how to fly a big. Big 27 back in the 1960s. when they invented it in the late 90s.
Golden bucket. Said.
Classic pose. I'm gonna skip this part.
This is Snake.
There's guards all over this place. Ooh, dinner. Wait, gotta catch food. Right back. Thank you. Can't go wrong with dinner. Heading north. Guard this way.
Golden bucket. Said. LOL.
There's a trap right here, so I'm gonna go this way with it. The boss is here. Hey. That's a boa constricting python. Are you? Snack. Patriot horse. Pegasus.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss.
That arm still hurt?
What are you doing here?
Night said. https://streamlabscharity.com/adjacent-neo-vampiro-gaming/able-gamer-foundation.
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead. You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
Boss!
I'm not your boss anymore. There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
Nightbit.
There's no need
said.
to prove that you are virtuous.
https://jasonneo-vampiro-gaming.live/tip.
Patriot.
That should stir things up a bit. You'd better hurry.
Sorrow.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my purpose. What about you, Jack? What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Golden Bucket said. Betrayed?
Possibly. At least that's the way he felt.
But sooner or later you'll have to choose. I don't expect you to forgive me.
Let's go.
This is...
What's wrong?
Nightvet said.
Now that was quick on the draw.
www.instagram.com/neovampiro_corp.
That was quick on the draw. How you gonna just watch someone get shot then say what's wrong? Ooh, some fruit.
Golden Bucket said. That was cool.
Thank you. You should see me in Peace Walker.
Nightvet said.
Peace Walker is next.
https://rdbl.co/30heyehfx.
We're going back to Sokolov's where they kept him captive. Oh, you're the one that took a look. At least I'm not killing nobody. I'm putting you guys to sleep. There's a guard coming up in a few seconds. And there's a beehive. Do not eat the wild mushrooms. It will kill you.
Nightvet
Quick work of this.
said. https://mzn.to/3k1udqc. Golden Bucket said. Yep.
So what you been up to, man? How things going with you? And Bammy's been killing it on his own stream. I'm proud of him.
Golden Bucket said. Same.
Adam is a spy sent by the KGB to infiltrate Volgin's ranks. You'll need to be extremely careful in how you approach him.
Obviously. He can't let Volgin know he's meeting me.
That's right. Adam won't show up if you're being pursued.
Golden Bucket said, I'm just waiting for the new AC game.
Me too. You seen the trailer? What do you think? I heard they went back to basics. And I'm also getting the new Cobra Kai the sequel game too.
Golden Bucket said, it's awesome.
Just another game to add to the collection. Eva.
Sorry I'm late.
Cut the engine. They'll hear us.
Are you the agent they sent?
Are you Adam? I thought you were supposed to be a man.
Adam couldn't make it.
All right, say the password. Who are the Patriots?
Alalulelo.
Who are the Patriots? Answer me! Trapped.
Get down!
Chinese Beretta. Yeah, she took them all out.
There is your answer.
Technically, she didn't answer him. The mother of Snake, Liquid, and Solidus Snake. Blood from the east flowed through their veins.
The name's Eva.
I just had to do that. Boss, look up.
This wasn't part of the plan. What happened to Adam?
What's your code name?
Golden Bucket said,
Snake.
UMM.
Snake, huh? Well, I'm Eva. Are you here to tempt me?
More like the other way around.
What happened to Adam?
Colonel Volgan is a very suspicious man. He decided Adam wasn't the right person for this mission.
And you were?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can do things he can't.
Clearly.
I heard you used to be a codebreaker for the NSA.
I was. 4 years ago, I defected to the Soviet Union with Adam.
Mauser military. The broom handle.
It packs quite a punch. Nice to have when you're on a bike.
You held it sideways and used the muzzle jump to create a horizontal sweep. That was impressive.
Bet you've never seen that technique in the West.
It's imitation, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a Chinese Type 17 pistol. Around here, even that's hard to come by. Don't worry, though. The one I've got for you is American-made.
.45, huh?
Golden Bucket said, I have a broom handle.
Don't we all?
The feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. The slide's been reinforced, and the interlock with the frame is tightened for added precision. The sight system is original too. The thumb safety is extended to make it easier on the finger. A long type trigger with non-slip grooves. A ring hammer. The base of the trigger guard's been filed down for a higher grip. And not only that, nearly every part of this gun has been expertly crafted and customized. Where'd you
Golden
get something
bucket.
like this?
Said.
I grabbed it from a Western
likes
munitions
guns.
armory.
Clearly.
It probably used to belong to one of your officers, and there are more where that came from. You had this with you, didn't you? Better take this too.
What's that?
A disguise to make you look like a scientist.
A disguise?
Yes. You're here to rescue Sokolov, right?
Sokolov's still safe then?
Yes. He's being forced to continue his work on the Shagohod.
Where?
At the lab. They've got a whole army of scientists there developing new weapons. Security is tight, but if you disguise yourself as a scientist, you might be able to sneak in.
Can we get Sokolov out of there?
We'll see, won't we?
Tell me how to get to the lab.
The safest way in is from the rear. First, you'll need to head north through the jungle. You'll come to a heliport used for shipping materials. Pass the heliport and continue north, and there will be a large crevice. Descend into that area, and you'll reach a cave. Move through the cave, and you will arrive at a mangrove swamp. After the swamp, there'll be a warehouse. Make your way through the warehouse, and you'll come out just south of the lab.
Got it.
And just what are you doing there?
In close-range combat, a knife can sometimes be more useful than a gun. By doing this, I'll be able to hold a knife at the same time and still keep the gun steady. That way, I can instantly switch between a gun battle and a knife fight. Right, let's get going.
Wait a minute.
What now?
You must be tired. Why don't you take a little rest?
I'll be fine.
You'll never make it in your condition. It's a jungle out there. There's still an hour before dawn. It's dangerous to be out in the jungle at night without a guide.
What about you?
I have to get back. I can't be gone for too long. They'll start to suspect something. Don't worry. I'll keep you updated over the radio.
That's it?
My orders are to provide you with information. Nothing more.
Oh.
You look disappointed. All right, then. I'll do something special for you. I'll stand watch until dawn. Now be a good boy and lie down.
Nightbit. Said. https://streamlabscharity.com/@jason-neovampiro-gaming/able-gamer-foundation.
How well do you have to know me to trust me?
I don't know if I can trust anybody.
Gonna get that?
She's right, Snake. You should get...
Always make your saves. It's been an hour or so.
Nightbit. Said. https://jasonneovampirogaming.live/tip.
You know, this is how you like really sneaking and shit.
What's the matter?
We're surrounded. I see 4 of them.
I see 4 of them.
We've got company. It's the Ocelot unit. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Don't forget your gear. Here, give me a hand. We can use this to get to the basement.
There goes Adam right there.
I'll get past them on my bike. I'll call you later.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. Huh?
Don't go dying on me now.
Temptress. This always works. As soon as they come in, they get popped on the leg. Evident.
Did we lose him? Huh?
No, you just lost your kneecap.
Nothing here. Where'd he go?
Golden bucket. Said. OP spot.
That just gave me an idea. Know your boards, fellas. Know your boards. There's one guy on the top. Not in that spot, but he's on top. Easy for me. One to go. Oh boy, can you be original? Thank you. Who did that?
I've been waiting for this moment.
That famous bullet.
That's it! That's the stance! I don't think so.
Golden Bucket said, "What? Can you hide in grass?"
A female
Yes.
spy? This bitch is wearing perfume. Stay where you are. I've had enough of your judo.
I see you've got yourself a single-action army.
That's right. There'll be no accidents this time.
You call that an accident? Well, it wouldn't have happened if you hadn't been showing off.
Yeah, he was showing off.
What did you say?
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Unless you were planning to auction it off as a collector's item. And you're forgetting one more very basic thing.
Put it on the bed.
You don't have what it takes to kill me.
We'll see.
Spin kick. Damn. Why the woman just never mount me like that? That's the go flip kick.
Six shots. That thing only carries 6 shots. The Makarov carries 8. You have to get a feel for how many you have left. This is a high-class weapon. It's not meant for shooting people.
Damn! This isn't over yet.
Don't.
Why?
He's still young.
You'll regret stopping me. Damn it! I've got to get back before he does.
Always keep the non-lethal equipped. Has infinite ammo and comes handy in a pinch. And you don't gotta worry about the suppressor wearing off. There's about 3 sentries here, all walking the water line. Leeches grabbed onto me. More leeches. Gotta use a cigar to get them out. Gotta watch that trip line. Oh shoot, I forgot he was there. He was generous. Wrong button. That leech is on me. Had to burn them off. Watch that tripwire. I know.
Snake, are you there?
Eva?
There's a break in the fence somewhere. No, not this side. Holy shit. There it is. Should be a guard and a dog. Oh, there goes a mine. Way more. I'm popping this pooch. Here's another one. I got an option. I can go under or over. I'm gonna go over since I knew he was there. Got up quick. That I could have fried myself.
Golden Bucket said, "Well, I got to go. See you next time, Neo."
Pleasure having you here, man. Be safe. Gotta go. That hurt. There you go. Huh. Well, I just saw him too. Maps are good, but if you know what you're looking for, you can find them. Is that a mini frog there? I'm mad is going to a beat. Left to right, left to right. I can't remember. Guards. I can pop them from long distance. This is bad. You know, the whole thing is to make sure that you have no vulnerabilities and you gotta. Oh, you kept your head exposed. There goes the chopper that he was using, or one of them at least. He was on gun control. That sucks. You guys are really bad on the guard duty. You're stuck on planning.
Who's that?
Uniform water. That's new. What am I doing?
Good, you've reached the relay station, but stay alert. That station is an enemy strongpoint. The security is bound to be tight.
But there's no other way to get to the crevice if I don't make it through.
Exactly. The crevice leading to the cave is in the north of that area. Find a way to slip past the enemy and head north.
Mind if I take some food? Hey, you know I was here. Nope. Looking up there already. AK-47, grenades, TNT, stun guns. Nice armory. You guys always leave your armory unprotected. Pain.
Ah, you're here at last. Looks like the boss's info was right. Twice now you've made me taste bitter defeat. Disappoint the Cobras, but you're mine now. All of you, leave us. It's just you and me. No one to get in our way. Ocelots are proud creatures. They prefer to hunt alone.
Ground meter chops. I wouldn't mind having spaghetti again. Yeah.
12 shots.
I saw the box in the room. I thought you bought 2 jars.
This time I've got 12 shots.
Draw.
Okay. Draw.
Aye. Aye.
Ah! My hat!
Oh, you got a charger here?
I'll back you up.
You're all talk, huh?
You fool! Oh.
Yes! It's the heart of a duel.
You won't get away from me!
I'm not gonna kill you.
Damn!
Alright.
Major, forgive me. How'd that one taste? How'd that one taste? That's it. How'd that one taste?
You're almost done, man.
Tension like this before. That's so different from simply changing a clip. This reload time is exhilarating. Look, a quick shot.
What?
Damn it. He found us. You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Damn. This is where I stop it for now. I don't have a torch. Nope. Grenades in the area.
Snake.
I don't want to use a sonar because it drains the battery. I see my way out now. Another snake. I can still do this purely in the dark. Uniform animal. almost out of here. A lot of his oldie. Oh, it was up here. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna drop myself. Alright guys, I'm gonna stop here and take a break.
saving the game, Snake?
Yes. I will be back a little later today to finish this up. Because right now I'm getting like tunnel vision, everything looks the same to me, so I'm going to take a small break.
Hey, Snake, you ever heard of Godzilla, King of Monsters?
No. What?
She's a movie galore. Catch you guys later. I'll be back in a few.